Renzo, have I told you I'm a little bit obsessed with the World Cup?
I think you've mentioned it once or twice.
Once or twice.
Like every single day for the past couple of weeks, yeah?
Well, today I'm not going to talk about football. I'm going to talk about football fans.
Oh, I see. We're going a little bit off the main path to talk
I warn
about...
you, I'm not going to stop talking about the World Cup until it's completely gone and maybe weeks after that.
I know, I expect that. But
yeah,
football fans.
Yes, because for today's expression, we found an expression that pretty much exemplifies what is happening right now with all these European and Asian fans visiting the United States and reacting like if it was like the first time they're learning about something that for me, I take for granted. And it has been so refreshing to see that fresh view.
Oh, I see. So people, you're talking about tourists that maybe are visiting the United States or America, the American continent, for the very first time?
Yes, and how they're becoming Instagram celebrities by trying ranch sauce, and they're like, I cannot believe this. Or by trying baby back ribs, and they're like, this is the best food in the world. We mentioned this in the latest episode of News in Slow Spanish Latino. One influencer said Taco Bell is pretty much heaven on earth.
That's definitely I'm imagining a European tourist, European perspective.
German, yes.
A German. Well, you mentioned News in Slow Spanish Latino. That's our parent podcast. But what is this?
This is just a Spanish phrase, the companion podcast to News in Slow Spanish. And every week we dissect a Spanish expression. We give you examples of its uses and we give you the origin of that expression. So what is today's expression, Renzo?
Exactly. So you were talking about people having these fresh reactions as though they're discovering something for the very first time. And I've seen some of these videos and posts that you've mentioned on social media, and they act with such naivete, such wide-eyed wonder of the world. And we have a perfect expression for that, which is caerse del nido. Literally translates to fall out of the nest.
Which is like, it's not bad. It's like you just got out of the nest, so you're seeing the world with fresh eyes.
That's right.
Which, I love is like when somebody comes to visit my city for the first time, I love to revisit it through their eyes.
Oh, yeah, it's a gift to have someone that is experiencing something for the very first time and to be able to guide them through that. It's like you get to experience it for the very first time.
Exactly. Again. So it's like showing your kids your favorite movies or showing them your favorite music. It's like, listen to what I used to listen to. And it's so the company of somebody who just cayó del nido, it could feel that it's like, hey, were you born yesterday? Where were you living? But no, it could be a positive thing as well.
Exactly. And it really is context driven. So it can be used in a sort of critical or negative way. Like, you're acting really naive. So you say, hey, parece que caíste del nido. Recién caído del nido.
It's almost like, are you living under a rock? Like,
exactly.
Were you born yesterday? Yeah. You didn't know about... Let's not talk about the news. Many headlines came to my mind. You didn't know about this and that?
Well, there's too many to keep up nowadays.
Yes.
But the other way, let's stick to the positive, back to the football fans, is to say that someone has a very refreshing and like an ingenue reaction to something. And it's alguien caído del nido, that just fell out of a nest. And so you mentioned ranch dressing?
Yes, which to me is like, I just realized that it is not possible to find ranch dressing in other countries. I've never looked for ranch dressing in Paris or Rome, but I don't think it's available if I was looking for it.
I think you can find it if you look hard enough. It's the kind of thing, it's very North American or, of the United States.
Imagine if you ask for ranch dressing with your French fries and your entrecôte. Excuse me, sir. or for your pizza.
Exactly. If you're in Italy and you ask for ranch dressing to dip your crust, that is a very American pastime or tradition, but it would be considered blasphemy.
But now all the Europeans are bringing a lot of ranch dressing into their suitcases.
And who can blame them? Ranch dressing, I have to admit, I didn't grow up eating ranch dressing. So the first time I tried it, I thought, I was recién caído del nido. I thought, what is this wonderful, creamy, flavorful, savory, herbaceous wonder in front of me? I want more.
You are from one of the gastronomical epicenters of the world, Peru, and you're a foodie and you're a cook. So you did like ranch dressing too. I guess it speaks for itself that ranch dressing really is good. Now, the one thing I'll say about this, still on ranch dressing, a lot of tourists, as they try to fly back to Europe or Asia or whatever country, countries in Asia, whatever they call home, they're trying to take bottles of ranch dressing with them, and it's getting confiscated at the airport. Because it's caídos del nido. That's a newbie thing. You don't bring a bottle of ranch dressing.
So if any of you trying to take ranch dressing back home are listening, here's my tip. And I saw this shared online as well, but I completely agree. Buy the dry packets of ranch dressing,
the envelopes,
mix.
The little, well, not envelopes, packets.
Little sachets,
yes.
little packets, and mix that once you get home with sour cream or yogurt and some mayonnaise if you want it more rich. Greek yogurt and mayonnaise, 50-50, or less mayonnaise if you want a healthier option. But then you get the best possible ranch dressing, and you don't have to carry a heavy bottle.
See, I'm caída del nido when it comes to ranch dressing, but obviously you're like an
You were
expert.
born yesterday. Yeah, I guess I know my ranch. But were there any other examples that really you found endearing about people that were acting caídos del nido when visiting for the first time?
Well, I think Boston acted a little bit caído del nido, not preparing for all the beer that was going to be consumed by all the tartan army that came to that city.
Exactly. And if you are listening today, haven't heard about this yet, then you are caído del nido, living under a rock. The Scots landed in Boston because they had, I think, 2 of their games.
I think they had some games playing in the Boston Stadium, and they drank dry many bars. I think the Sam Adams Brewery. They were saying it was like one visit from the Tartan Army, as they call themselves. Mm-hmm. It's the equivalent to 5 St. Patrick's Days.
Well, they were caídos del nido because they should have known. The Scots have a reputation, and they should have brewed more beer.
Exactly. But what is the origin of this expression?
Well, it comes from nature, of course, and it's actually one of those popular folkloric expressions that came out over time many centuries ago.
So it's not on the Bible, not on any philosopher. It's just the abuelita starting saying, "Did you?"
Exactly. Which are some of my favorites, And it comes from observing the natural world. And fledgling, which is the term, I believe, for a bird that is ready to leave the nest, but it doesn't have its full set of flight feathers yet. So it's still growing its full set of adult feathers, but it's ready to start exploring outside the nest. It comes out for the first time. It's, lived its first several days, I guess, of its young life being fed by its parents, and now it's out and seeing beyond the nest at the wide world in front of them, and they don't know any better. Now, it means that they're at risk, right? Because they don't know about the threats.
Yes,
they're fragile. They don't know about the other predators that are all around, and so they are naive.
So guys, be careful with your ranch sauces. There are some predators out there who can take them from you.
The TSA.
Don't be naive. Yeah, don't be naive.
Don't be naive. Don't be fragile. But it's okay to be caído del nido sometimes and experience things like a child.
Eyes. Yes. So, and unfortunately, this episode It's not caído al nido anymore. We're running to the end.
Yeah, it's full. It's ready to fly.
Yes. But we will see you next week as usual. And thank you for accompanying us another week.
Until next time.
Adios.